continue our conversation on Napoleon Hill and how to own your own mind. Again, a book I highly recommend. In another part of the book, Andrew Carnegie is talking about what he calls organized thought, and he goes into a whole chapter on thought. And one of the things he says, which is really interesting, he says thought is the only thing that you truly own on your own. Only you can think about what you want to think about. And what he warns against is having your thoughts controlled by someone else, having someone else dictate to you what your thoughts are and what you should be thinking. But he says a person who's in charge of their own thoughts is really, that's the only thing that you have control of, is what you can think about. And then thought leads to manifestation and going down a different path and then creating products and stuff like that. So think about what you think about and how that's is what you're thinking about stimulated and controlled by someone else telling you what to think? Or are you thinking about ideas and processes and things you want to do on your own that don't include someone else, or that haven't been impacted on you by somebody else? And he says there's a bunch of different categories that we're affected. We're affected by family. So if we're brought up in whatever our family situation is, how we're indoctrinated into thinking, what our belief systems are. And then the community, and then work, and then it goes out to the whole society and everything else. So you're pulling on all these different belief systems that our whole environment around us is affecting us and causing us to think in a certain way. So think about, how do you think, and how is your environment, your family, your social situations, your work, your school, how is that affected, how it affects the way you think about things? And send me some feedback on that. I'd be interested to see what it is.